my name is Amy. Welcome to my channel, Cut Eye to Stitches, where we talk about adorable cross stitch. This is Flosstube number 3. Welcome. Thanks for giving us a watch here. I want to thank everyone for watching my first 2 videos and for all the people that left such kind comments. It's been really fun to chat with you, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. I hope that I can continue to share my journey with you and that I can continue to watch other people's journeys as well. So welcome back. Today is August 15th, 2022. I've officially finished my summer break, and I've been back to school for a week. It's been so much fun getting back and seeing all the kids again, because now they're about to go into their next year of school. It's been so fun, and it's been really fun to see the new little first graders running around the school. I don't have any first graders this year, but it's been fun to see all these little fresh faces. Yeah, so I guess I can jump right into it and share with you what I've done this past month. This isn't going to be as long as the other 2 videos because I took a break for about a week here at the beginning of August just to deal with some stuff, and I just wasn't in the mood to stitch. But something interesting to note, I dropped something. That's okay, I'll get it later. Here in my schedule book, I keep track of my cross stitching, and I learned that in the month of July, I stitched on something every single day. I did so much stitching. But August will not look like that because I took some time off. So I guess we'll get into it. This month I had 2 finishes. So the first one, if you remember, if you saw my last video, I told you I was starting November from the Dessert of the Month Club by Sue Hillis Designs. And I finished it in about 9.5 hours. So, ta-da! Here she is. This one was really fun. I enjoyed it. I like doing small things because they stitch up quickly, and then I feel accomplished. But yeah. Actually, I made a mistake on this one. I made several mistakes this month. So I forgot this 738 color down here, so I had to fill it in. I had to rip it out because it was in this orange. I had to fill it back in, and I realized it as I was back stitching, so it was annoying. But I did it. I fixed it. Good job, Amy. Thank you. So that's this one. My other finish was another thing that I started this month. In my decisions wheel, I got the pie piece that says New Start, and I was like, yay! Time to pull something out. So I pulled out something I had been wanting to work on for about 3 years, but I just hadn't worked on it, and that is Tusk Jump from Frosted Pumpkin. That's on, I have the tag here. It's a 32 count lambswool jovelin. Aren't they just cute? I like how this one's so happy and living its life, and then this one down here is just not having it at all. I love this piece. I find it very funny. Then again, I thought if I find a lot of silly things funny. I get to laugh a lot in life. I hope you do too. I think it's good for you. Okay, so now we'll get into the things that are whips. The first one I have is Sew to Stitch's Little Red Riding Hood in this project bag. So I'll put a picture of what it looked like before here. Do you see? Okay, and here's for the big reveal. I love looking at it. I'm excited to show you. Here it is. Wow. So the whole outside is done. Now I just have to do the center, and then it'll be finished. Hold on to it, Amy. Ugh! Wish I had more flexible hands. So last time you saw, I only had part of this section done. I had all of this, these two, this bottom corner, and I was starting to work on this one. So I finished this section. I did this corner with the cookies, and then I started on the center here. It's so cute and colorful. I think, based on knowing what I know about the speed in which I stitch, and if I don't make any more mistakes, because I did make a mistake on this. I had to go back and rip out the wolf because I was one stitch too low on him because I was stitching this way, and so I missed a row somewhere over here. So I had to go out and frog him and do it again. But I think based on the speed of which I stitch, I should be able to finish it next time I pick it up. I'm excited. It's almost done. Ah! Calm down, Amy. Thank you. We'll put that away. Put it here. Don't want to put things on top of my other stuff. So the next thing I worked on was my Decision Wheel's favorite project. If you've seen my videos, can you guess what it is? Guess really quick. I feel like I'm in Blue's Clues, like I can hear you or something. Guess! This is Satsuma Street's Pretty Little Seattle. Put a picture of what it looked like before over there. So you can see, I did something. You can tell I did something this time. Hold. Da-da-da. Wow, right? I did a lot. So, I think I pretty much only worked on this section over here. So I finished this building, did this building, and started working on the trees down here. It's coming along. I love looking at it. Yeah. These are super fun. I've said this before. I like how each of the Pretty Little Cities has its own color palette. Like just looking at my ring, like my floss ring, makes me happy. I love to see all the different colors when I put them together. So that's that one. Like I said last time, if my Decisions Wheel keeps being in love with this piece, maybe I can get it done this year. Who knows? Who knows? That's that one. The next thing I worked on comes from my favorite sunflower bag, and that is welcome to, well, the Pumpkinville Sal from Frosted Pumpkin. Upside down. Do you just throw your cross stitch, or was I being totally rebellious there? Da-da-da. Oh, picture. I'll put a picture of what it looked like last time. And here it is now. Ta-da. So things that I worked on. I finished this July beach house over here. So I did well, the house I think was pretty much almost done. So I finished the house, made this little guy, made his dog. I don't think it looks like a dog. I think it looks like a bear. So I finished his bear, and then I did the border. And then I started on August, which is a little schoolhouse. And this red, what color is that red? What color are you? 817, DMZ 817. Such a pretty red. I love this color. Da-da. Now I want to pull it out again. Every time I pull out my cross stitch from the bags on these videos, I'd look at them and I'm like, oh, I want to pick it up and work on it. I wish I was an octopus and I had multiple pairs of eyes, because then I could work on all my cross stitch pieces at one time. That's how that works, right? Could be. Okay, so the next thing I worked on Yeah, I only have 4 things I worked on this month. So the last thing I worked on was another new start that popped up in my decisions wheel. I don't just start things. My decision wheel told me to do it. It's not my fault. Was frosted pumpkin spice. Ooh, my nails match. Fun. And you might be thinking, Amy, why don't you just finish it? Why did you just do 10 hours? Let me explain. So, this is a fall piece. And I should be able to roll this again in the coming fall months. So then I can post it on Instagram and it can match the time. See, I had a plan here. I wasn't just doing things all willy-nilly. But he's really cute. Ta-da. And I don't know what fabric he's on, but I think it's a 28 count. It's a 28 count even weave. It's kind of a tannish color. Because I wanted it to feel like if you're going to a pumpkin patch or a cider mill, a cider mill, the colors of like I'm thinking like a burlap sack. Does that make sense to anyone else? It makes sense to me. And that's in this bag that my friend made for me. And I love it. Thank you. Okay, so my plan for this coming month is to stitch more. But the first thing I've got going on here is I'm gonna work on Thumbelina. I've already got it in the Q-snap because I started working on it last night while we were watching videos on YouTube, me and my husband. So I put it in the Q-snap. So I'm working on it. This is my needle minder. I like it because it's flat, but it's got a little cardinal. Is it a cardinal? Yeah, it's got a little cardinal on it. So I'm working on my little fairy prince. And I've got all my floss on my floss ring. So I'm excited to put 10 hours into him. So this coming month, I hope that I get some more stitching done. I'm not feeling as like that last week I just wasn't feeling like stitching, but I think I've got my stitching bug back. Yay, so I'm hoping to get some things done. And also this coming month, we've got a long weekend for a holiday. Can you guess what holiday it is? Some of you, if you're my friends in America, you might be thinking, what holiday is in this coming month? I'll tell you. So we have, sorry, my brain. So we have Mid-Autumn Moon Festival coming up. And so we're gonna have a long weekend and we're gonna have a barbecue, which we haven't had a barbecue with, so we're gonna have it with all our church friends. And we haven't had a barbecue since 2019 because of COVID. So we're gonna have a barbecue. And I'm really excited because, cute story, hold on here. So my husband and I, the first time we actually hung out was the day of our church barbecue. We had gone to meet down closer to where he used to live, and we had our first Chinese lesson because he was actually, how we met was, we met at church and then he offered to teach me Chinese. And so our first Chinese lesson was the day of the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival barbecue in 2019. And so it's really fun that we're gonna have another barbecue, and now we're married and we're gonna have our friends, and it's gonna be such a good time to just hang out with everyone and be a family and eat Taiwanese barbecue. And I'll try to take some videos so that you know what I'm talking about when I mean Taiwanese barbecue, because it's very different if you're like me and you grew up with like 4th of July barbecues. Completely different, but I love Taiwanese barbecue so much. So that's all I really have for today. This is gonna be a shorter video, and I think my videos from now on are probably gonna be around this length. So thank you guys for stopping by, and I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime. I don't know when you stitch. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.